xenophobic attacks.
Yes.
It's an abnormal situation. It's
It
not
is.
something that we expect
Yes.
from a country as an African country like South Africa. Of course, when you look at these xenophobic attacks from when it started in the mid 2000s
Yes.
up to 2019,
Yes.
it's been very sickening in all dimensions, very disturbing in all dimensions. These are not the things that Africans were expecting from South Africa, especially from Nigeria.
Given the role Nigeria played.
Exactly, given the role Nigeria played, the investment Nigeria made in energy, in resources, in human capacity to make sure that we dismantle the obnoxious apartheid policy and apartheid regime in South Africa. So it is really heartbreaking to hear this type of utterances coming from the social media, and that is why it begins. Now, I like the approach of the Nigerian High Commission in Pretoria by taking this measure to caution Nigerians that, look, we understand the situation here because of the utterances of some bigots really on the social media. And so if you don't tame those kind of people, there's tendency that they're going to trigger crisis, because it's just a sickening situation. People who do this type of thing are just, I don't want to use some kind of words, to qualify this madness. In South Africa. Remember, in 2008, 62 people were killed in xenophobic attacks. You understand? It repeated itself again in 2015, coming to even to 2012, exactly. Then 2015. Then Nigerians also started getting 19, which was in fact triggered, that of 2019 triggered some reactions from Nigerians
and broke diplomatic ties.
Exactly.
Now, let me just take you back a little, Innocent. Do you think because of the incessant xenophobic attacks South Africans are having or nurturing against Nigerians, do you think the president of the country is doing enough to curtail it? Because one would have expected that, of course, Nigeria police would bring in those Nigerians, if it were Nigeria, causing those kind of mayhem. But did you see that going on in South Africa?
What they told us at the beginning was that
it ought to have served as a deterrent.
Yeah, they would have to unleash deterrent measures. But we have not seen much of that, I'm afraid. We have not seen much of that from the authorities in South Africa. That is quite disturbing. Up to this moment, they are still investigating. I remember also interviewing the former acting High Commissioner of South Africa to Nigeria, Mr. Bobby Monroe. Over this issue. That was in 2019. And he promised that these issues of attacks, the xenophobic attacks, are not backed by the South African government. Yes, we know that there's no evidence, but the thing is that there is no evidence, or there are no concrete action that you have taken to ensure that you stop this thing permanently. Because if it started in the mid 2000s, then up to 2008, 2012, 2015, 2019. I remember even in 2022, Nigerian High Commission had to, in fact, issue another alert to Nigerians living in that country. Warning exactly, to tell them, look, you have to be very cautious of where you go to in this country because of the uncontrollable crowd. They call it Operation Dudula or something. The people who felt that the African brothers that have come to live in their midst are taking away their jobs and threatening their livelihood and so on and so forth, and all those kind of things that do not really make sense at all. So whatever that is driving this attack, the South African government should go to the root of the matter. We understand that, yes, the young people in the country are frustrated, especially in places like Soweto and the Mpumalanga region of the country. Frustrated young people in South Africa want to, vent their anger on people they've perceived, as those who have come to take away their jobs, and then of course they also perceive as those who have come to do drugs and crime in their country. But this is not how to handle the situation.
The Big Issue. Breaking down the issues that matter.